Are good guys really that boring? The phrase "nice guys finish last" has echoed through generations, shaping the modern man's confusion about what it truly means to be good. The modern man is often confused about what it truly means to be good, influenced by the pervasive phrase "nice guys finish last." In today's dating landscape, where intensity is often mistaken for passion and chaos is romanticized as chemistry, the calm, grounded man is too easily dismissed as boring. But what if this perception says less about him and more about the world's distorted relationship with peace, depth, and emotional stability? 1. The myth of excitement versus the reality of depth. The perception of boring. When people call good men boring, what they often mean is predictable. The absence of drama. He doesn't create drama. He doesn't manipulate emotions. He doesn't confuse affection with control or play gains to appear mysterious. The bad boy cycle. The bad boy, on the other hand, triggers the nervous system. He brings adrenaline, uncertainty, and the illusion of depth through volatility. This constant emotional rollercoaster is addictive because it keeps the brain hooked on highs and lows, the same neurochemical cycle that drives addiction. But once the thrill fades, what remains is emptiness. The excitement was never love, it was merely emotional turbulence disguised as intensity. 2. Why emotional safety feels unfamiliar. Conditioned by uncertainty. For many, especially those shaped by inconsistent love in childhood, peace feels uncomfortable. The good guy's offering. A good guy doesn't create the same emotional chaos that feels familiar. He doesn't push and pull, withdraw and reappear. Instead, he offers consistency. Consistency is boredom. To someone conditioned by uncertainty, consistency can feel like boredom, because their nervous system equates peace with emotional flatness. Chasing the familiar. This is why many people subconsciously sabotage stable relationships. They crave love but chase what feels like love, not what is love. 3. The good man is not weak, he's centered. The modern misunderstanding lies in equating kindness with passivity. A truly good man isn't nice in the superficial sense of seeking approval or avoiding conflict. He's kind, but with boundaries. Compassionate, but not naive. He doesn't beg for attention or validation. He leads with calm strength. Nice guy. Good man. Clear boundaries. Centered calm. Seeks approval. Weak posture. His goodness is not the absence of passion, but the presence of mastery. He feels deeply, but chooses when and how to express it. He could destroy with words or silence, but he doesn't. 4. Chaos is loud. Goodness is silent. The most profound part of the transcript. When you see my corpse being carried, don't cry for my leaving. I am not leaving. I am arriving at eternal love. Reflects the same truth about goodness. True goodness isn't performative. It doesn't seek to be seen or celebrated. It simply is. When you see my corpse being carried, don't cry for my leaving. I am not leaving. I am arriving at eternal love. The good guy doesn't need to prove his worth by playing roles. He embodies stability, much like the sun setting, not disappearing. but quietly rising on the other side. The world often mistakes that silence for emptiness, but silence is where depth lies. It's in his restraint, his patience, his emotional control, that his strength becomes eternal, like the soul rising from the grave to meet love beyond form. 5. The real question. What do you truly want? Excitement. Excitement ends. It may make your heart race with anxiety. Fulfillment. Fulfillment grows. It will make your soul rest in safety. If you find yourself drawn to chaos, ask, do I want to be excited or do I want to be fulfilled? The good man may not make your heart race with anxiety, but he'll make your soul rest in safety. In a world that celebrates intensity over integrity, the good man becomes invisible, but only to those who haven't yet healed enough to recognize peace as love. 6. The transformation of perception. Just as the poem reminds us that the grave is not the end but a curtain to paradise, perhaps boredom is not the absence of feeling, but the gateway to peace. What feels like a quiet love might be the beginning of something eternal, the kind of connection that doesn't need noise to feel alive. So, are good guys really boring? Only to those who have mistaken chaos for passion, noise for meaning, and emotional addiction for love. Because the truth is, the good man isn't boring, he's safe. He's the calm after the storm, the silence after the music, the eternal dawn after what you thought was sunset.